Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with the big double D titties that serves you that slop on Mondays, professional dog walker on Saturdays, bacon connoisseur, onion ring expertise, McDonald's protester, Fall Guys champion of the world. And when I'm feeling generous, I'm a wizard at kids' birthday parties. Back again to teach the young minds how to not be stupid via social media. And today's class is a very special class for me because I'm adding a new credential to my resume, and that is being the love doctor. Because after what I saw and what I'm about to show you on social media, it is clear some people are going to die alone without my teachings. I need people to understand something very personal. You all are human beings with your own flaws and your own experiences. And when it comes to dating, you have what is known as a preference. It's what you look for in a guy or a woman in which you would deem worthy to date and hopefully eventually marry. Everybody's got them. And even if you're somebody who doesn't want to date and you don't want to marry and you want to sleep around, you know who you want to have sex with based on what your preference is. I understand we got the videos of people who go into the malls or on basketball courts or in schools or in parks and they say, hey, dark skin or light skin. And they pick light skin and they spend about 30 minutes just talking down on dark skinned women or men. We all know that that's bad. There is no reason for anybody to be talking down on other people just because they're not the preferred preference when it comes to dating, sleeping with, or marrying. Perfectly understandable. Glad we all agree. The problem with what I'm about to show you is the entitlement to expect someone to follow in your own emotions and your own ego when you are not the preferred preference, especially when it's not even being brought up only by you because you're a bitter human being.
So this guy has made a show of going on a date with a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate. I think it's fair to say that my guy has a type, but here's what really makes me mad. This is the girl he went on a date with from Hawaii. Like, sir, what you not finna do? You not finna play us, sir. You not finna play us, sir. Then this is the girl he went on a date with from New Mexico, who is actually, if you look on her Instagram, from Long Island. So, sir, if you have a type, you didn't even have to go across 50 states for that. Like, you really just dated the same girl in every single state. Like, where is the seasoning? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, because I'm feeling like this was unnecessary.
I'll save the time of the video. They're all blondes, brunettes, redheads with this shade. You ain't gonna find a girl like me or even like a hue of melanin.
The part that's gagging me is that there are people in the comments trying to convince me that they are able to find one that looks the most attractive out of all those girls. They all look the same.
So I randomly came across this video here, and I'm stitching it so you can kind of see. I've personally taken offense to this, and I am admitting that's part of my like past, and like I've dated a guy, maybe multiple, who are kind of like having a preference like this, and obviously all these girls are gorgeous and they seem excellent. It's just that it's sad to me, because why are we not attracted to people who aren't white? And I'm not trying to say that you can't like a certain way that people look, but you know, like out of 50, you're doing this for a video, not a single girl is black. And I think maybe there's like a light skin, maybe mixed girl, but you know what I mean, honestly.
And the thing that interests me the most is that in this weird world that exists in 2022, if this white male was to go all across the country and date nothing but black women, a few of you would make the slave recruitment joke. And I would find it funny, but I would also say, can't somebody just think a black woman is beautiful and worthy of dating? I know y'all like to get y'all panties in a twist when everybody who's black ends up dating somebody who's white, and then y'all have this big infighting about how dare black men date white women? Or how dare black women date white men? Oh, well, it's different for us because black men treat us bad. Well, black women treat us bad. Well, it's because you're a man and blah, 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 blah. It's just a bunch of bitter people trying to justify why they do what they do. I'm adding this part in because out of all the people who have had takes on this, it was Nicki Minaj with the best one. Yo, could you imagine waking up, looking in the mirror, realizing you're a black queen and going on TikTok to concern yourself with a white man dating white women in different states with his own fucking money? Are y'all not fucking tired of looking this insecure? This is the equivalent to a Karen, and using the terms like what you gonna do to pander to black queens is so fucking ew. Like, this only makes these women feel y'all are jealous and fucking obsessed with them, which further boosts their self-esteem. I'm going to give this woman the cocksucker of the day award on the next Queen Radio, cause child, enough is enough. What you gonna do, girl? Go on. It doesn't have to be all this. You can date who you want to date as long as you're not a grown adult looking at a little child and thinking, it's all perfectly fine. All you gotta do is just not talk down on other people. Don't inject yourself in a situation that has nothing to do with you. Guess what? That guy clearly has a type, and he's going to go all across the country and date his type until he finds somebody who absolutely wrings his heart dry, and he will want to marry them. Hopefully have a family or do whatever he wants to do with his love life, because it is his love life. As long as he's doing everything consensually, nobody else matters, and it shouldn't even be a problem. But because we have bitter people in the world who see people being happy or doing things that they wish they could do and saying, I'm mad because of this reason, you create something out of the most nothing burger on the planet. And guess what? It's so nothing that people seem to understand that in this weird world that is social media, damn near everybody who's talking about relationships either wants a guy who's 6 foot and a bunch of money or a short woman with big titties. I personally love big booty Latinas, and that's just me. I define that as the holy grail, but that's besides the point. Everybody's got a preference. This is the biggest nothing burger anybody could make any point on, but because you people exist to just be miserable, you need a little bit of help. So I'm going to help you. Here's the thing. Whatever preference you got, either you gonna go full on with it and you gonna date within your preference, or you're going to be the biggest hypocrite on the planet. Because if you're going to chastise this guy for looking at different women and saying, yeah, this is my type, I'm going to stay in my lane, I'm not gonna date outside of that because maybe I had a bad experience, maybe I just don't like a certain type, maybe it's just not even anything hateful, I just want to date my preference because, hey, I like this preference, I always saw this and I was like, whoa, there's no problem with this. There's no issue. There's no qualms. There's nothing to really be mad at. And if you are somebody mad at that, congratulations. You're probably going to die alone. And that is your own bitter pill to swallow. Because when you're interjecting yourself in other people's love life, you tend to show how miserable you are as a person. Yes, you can smile. Yes, you can have that cute tone. Yes, you could say, oh my God, we live in positivity and we're always going to be happy. But guess what? You're showing your misery when you're trying to cast your own shadow on other people doing things that make them happy. Going around the country and dating, perfectly fine, long as everybody's the legal age, long as nobody's going around trying to have sex with children. It's all perfectly fine. And I hope the dude finds happiness. I hope the dude finds love. I hope everybody finds a little bit of love in their life because we all need it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing bad as long as it's consensual and nobody's trying to boink a child. It's all perfectly fine. But to sit there and think, damn, man, I wish he would have went with some black women. Where's the diversity in this? You don't control people's preference. You don't control how they interact. You don't control who they want to view as their potential wife or husband, especially when you have people in the black community who do the same thing and y'all jump through hoops to try to justify that. Stop this game, mind your business, mind your dick or your pussy, and enjoy the life that you have. And I hope everybody watching this finds a little bit of love. If you're already married, if you're already dating, I hope you all have a romantic time. Go on a date, go get some flowers, buy a ring, do something romantic with your time and enjoy being with the person you love. Because at the end of the day, you enjoy your life, you enjoy the preference that you went and fell in love with, and enjoy what it means to be happy and never be this damn bitter, because it is pathetic. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm going to find me a big booty Latina.